In the heart of Africa rises a mountain that beckons adventurers from around the world. Mount Kilimanjaro. Today it calls to Kalebh, a young man from Dublin, not for fame or glory, but for a deeply personal journey. A climb to connect with the past that shaped him, and a brother whose spirit guides him.
In terms of pain-wise, he basically climbed Kilimanjaro every day. Well, when Aaron was alive, I was quite young, but the memories are still, I wouldn't even say they're vivid, I would say they're as clear as day, which is what I find is a bit amazing in a sense.
Childhood memories often fade into whispers, but some leave indelible marks. For Kalebh, it's the memory of his brother Aaron, a joyful soul taken too early by the relentless grasp of EB.
EB is the dystrophic skin disorder. The children that suffer from EB, they have really delicate skin. They can't be hugged or kissed in some cases because their skin is so delicate it can tear off. He went through hardship, and I think my life's a bit easy at the moment, so why not go out and seek some hardship and maybe connect me a little bit more with my brother in a sense. So.
Mountains, in their majestic silence, have a way of reflecting our deepest reasons. For Kalebh, each step upwards on this African giant is a step closer to Aaron, a tribute to a life defined by courage in the face of daily battles. Battles that Kalebh now confronts in his own way. As Kilimanjaro tests the body, it also tests the spirit. The thinning air, the unyielding slopes, each step a testament to Kalebh's resolve. In these moments of struggle, he finds a deeper understanding of Aaron's resilience. A brother's unseen strength now fueling his climb.
After the first day was the obstacle, so I haven't trekked more than 1,000 meters. Even at the gate, in terms of height-wise, I already beaten my PB, so it was all uncharted territory for me. So every day after that was a challenge for me, at least. At the start, it was like any other old hike. But as the higher we got, then it started to get a bit more hardship, say with the breathing and stuff. That was the shock to me, or the biggest shock so far. I set out to do this as a challenge myself. Every year I would do something big, and I also wanted to help raise funds for Deborah Ireland. And I also wanted it for me to feel closer to Aaron, so even my friends will notice like how much it means to me. These are the type of steps and something my brother wouldn't have been able to do a challenge like this. Doing treks like this and getting outside your comfort zone makes it like, it kind of puts me back in line and headspace wise of what it would have been like for Aaron every day. Yeah, I really hold it dear to my heart. We were only discussing about how good the morale is within the group and how everyone gets on so well. Everyone's up late in the evenings playing card games and just talking about the whole day and how good it was, how hard it was, but how mentally strong everyone is. So yeah, I couldn't ask for a better group. And the same goes with the crew that's supporting us. The porters and the guides are unbelievable. They really are so hospitable. I wasn't expecting it at all. I've always heard stuff like what they do, but geez, they really go above and beyond.
There's a clarity that comes with solitude among the clouds. For Kalebh, each pause to catch a breath is also a moment of reflection on life, loss, and the unbreakable bonds of brotherhood. Here, amidst the sky-touching peaks, he finds whispers of Aaron's enduring legacy in his heart.
We're here at Cosmo Camp the afternoon before we trek off at midnight tonight for the summit. Yeah, I think everyone's well set. We're ready to rock and roll. There is in the back of my head, like, this is the biggest challenge I've probably ever done in my life. Something I would be worried about is the cold. I'm never fond of the cold, especially like cold hands, cold feet, but I think you just get well wrapped up. We have plenty of gear here, so I'm fairly prepared on that side. So yeah, I think I'm well set. I think we're well set. It's just the headspace. I need to focus on, why you're doing it. In the back of my head, see the peak and know I need to get there. Like,
oh, how are you feeling?
good, man, good. Fucking fingers are freezing. I think it's almost time to put the mitts on.
What time is it? Where are we?
We're 5,000 metres above sea level. Peak night. I'm not sure what time it is. I'd say it's about 1 o'clock. Am I right in saying 1 o'clock?
Yeah.
Yeah, a few more hours to go, probably 5 hours to the top.
So far, so good?
Yeah, all good. Never take sugar for granted. Stella Point! Woo! 5.756, Stella Point. Last push to the top. Yeah, that was tough. Definitely the toughest time I've ever done so far. Both power and shoe.
Hey, cold?
Cold. Very cold.
Let's go!
Yeah, got a bit of ginger into me there. A bit of hot water. Ready to rock and roll again.
Reaching the summit of Kilimanjaro is more than a conquest of land. It's a conquest of personal limits. For Kalebh, standing at the roof of Africa, it's a poignant homage to Aaron, a moment where two brothers, separated by fate, stand together in spirit, overlooking a world that once seemed insurmountable.
We made it to the peak. Woo! Oh, fucking ecstatic. Ecstatic. It was tough. Very tough the last few hours. Everyone fucking just put the head down into it. The rest of the guys are coming in now. It's unreal. It's just surreal. Highest people in Africa. Woo! Look at the sunrise. This one's for you, Aaron.
As Kalebh descends, the world below seems different. He carries the mountain's mark, the echo of Aaron's spirit. Though Kilimanjaro fades, the lessons learned, the memories forged, forever illuminate his path. He walks not just for himself, but for Aaron, sharing his story so his brother's legacy lives on, inspiring others to find their own mountains to climb, their own battles to conquer, their own love to celebrate.
I went through the last 6 days of probably the biggest challenge I'd ever done, and probably one of the most achievable moments in my life. But I knew there was an end to say the challenge. I knew eventually you'd be down off the mountain and back to normal, where that wouldn't have been the case for my brother. So like kids with EB would suffer all the time, so the challenge never ends. So that was really eye-opener for me, and I'm so glad I done it.